Okay, we're officially recording the next A to Z mini reworks, my thoughts, changes, ideas, yada 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 yada. Next we have Elise the Spider Queen. Her damage is magic, her style is more magic than auto attack, and difficulty 3, all of which are true. Her damage, I would say, is 2 because she honestly has not that much damage early on, but then she can one shot. Her toughness is 2. This is true. Her crowd control is 2. She has 1 crowd control. Yes, it's a stun, but what? That might slow. Wait a minute. Okay, she might have more. Mobility is 2. Yes, understandable. Okay. Elise is a deadly predator who dwells in a shuttered, lightless place. Deep within the oldest city of Noxus, once mortal, she was a mistress of a powerful house, but the bite of a vile demigod transformed her into something beautiful yet utterly inhuman. A spider-like creature drawing unsuspecting prey into her web to maintain her eternal youth. Elise now prefers to feed upon the knave and faithless, and there are a few who can resist her seduction. I didn't really realize she was she's literally just Evelyn in a spider form. Spider Queen. Human form. When Elise ability is hit an enemy, she gains a dormant spider. Spider form. Basic attacks deal bonus magic damage and restore health to Elise. I didn't. I knew about the basic attack doing bonus magic damage, but I didn't actually know about the restoring health bit. Yeah, but that's fine. It's only in spider form. It's not like it's saying a big of a deal. Plus, she is like I would say she's more of like a mage bruiser instead of like mage assassin type deal. But and something that it doesn't really say with the human form though is I know how it says it stores dormant spiders, but all that really means is that when you go into spider form, the spiders will then become undormant. Okay. Neurotoxin Venomous Bite. Actually, let's just go straight to her ult, because that's just spider form. Transforms her into a menacing spider, reducing her attack range in exchange for movement speed, new abilities, and a spiderling swarm that will attack her foes. Okay, now let's go. Knock, Neurotoxin, Venomous Bite. Human form. Deals damage based upon how high the target's health is. Sorry, like coughed. Or not really like it was breathing issues. Deals damage based upon how high the target's health is. Spider form lunges at an enemy and deals damage based upon how low their health is. In both cases, like I honestly I think it's pretty fine. I don't really have anything. The only thing I don't really like about her Q in either aspect is the fact that it's a point and click in both. But I don't think it's a majorly broken point and click. I think that her point and click being a dash, unlike spider form, like the venomous bite, I think the point and click being a dash is a bit much. I would say it's a bit of annoying how she can just dash to you because of it, especially when all of her dormant spiders, like the spiders that are going to be around her from her passive, will also jump to you and start hitting you as well. And that's why I was saying like I think it is a bit much in that case, but I really think that her Q in itself really isn't all that bad, because like both of them, I know how it does damage based on how much health you have and how little health you have. Like the combo for her is honestly pretty difficult. She has difficulty 3, and I think that like it actually shows with her. Volatile Spiderling Shattering Frenzy. Okay, human form. Release a venom gorge spiderling that explodes when it nears a target. Spider form. Elise and her spiderlings gain attack speed. Yeah. to go straight to E. Cocoon Repel. Human form. Stuns the first enemy unit hit and reveals them if they are not stealthed. Spider form. Elise and her spiderlings ascend into the air and then descend upon target enemy. Okay, so basically the way her kit works is you go EWQ, and then you reverse, then you hit your R, and then you reverse it, and then you go QWE. Now the reason this is, or you can actually go EQW. Actually, it would be better to go EQW now that I think about it, because after the W you have like more HP, or like before you get hit by the W. So the main point is that you no. Okay. This is the definitive answer. It is EWQ. The reason this is because by the time your Q hits, should be before your W explodes. Your E is not a point and click stun. I was about to say that. It is a skill shot stun. So you fling this at someone, and it stuns them. You then shoot this spider, and as it spawns, you also hit your Q. So it'll do like the little that, but the spider will still be running. You then will hit your R and swap into a spider form. You hit your Q, the second part of it, and you will dash to the target, where you will hit your W, gaining bonus attack speed. I think you can also use like your W, then use your Q, but the reason I like say Q then W is just because like you'll waste an auto attack or two from activating your Q and then lunging in. And really your E is only like if they flash away, or if you're tower diving, because you become untargetable, but you can't really do anything in that time either, and you'll just drop straight down. Like, I know how there's a target here for you to actually jump to, but if she jumps, she'll land in that exact same spot unless there is a target or something that she can land on in the area. Now, to be completely honest, I think Elise is one of the more fine champions in the game. I think that her E is a bit annoying with how fast it moves and the fact that it stuns you. But honestly, like, I think it's okay for her to have this CC. As I said, she literally has a single form of CC. That's why I'm kind of surprised. I understand it's hard CC and it's a stun. But it's like, I'm really surprised that she has a crowd control too, because I've seen other champions that don't have a crowd control too, and they actually do have like slows and stuff. And like multiple of them. And it just moves really fast. It's really hard to dodge. But honestly, it's not that big of a projectile, so it's not like going to hit just from you being in the vicinity of it type deal. And it's not long ranged either. So because of that is why I say it's a pretty decent stun. And I think like her E in human form's okay. I think your W in spider human form is completely fine. Same with her W, because all it really does is just help her gain back HP with her passive and make her do a bit more damage, because you know she does do magic damage off of auto attacks with her passive. And like her human form thing, just stacking spiderlings, is like, it's okay, but it's nothing insane. Her Q, as I said, I think that her Q in human form is fine. I think that her Q in spider form is a bit of a problem, just because I don't like point and clicks in general. I especially don't like ones that are dashes. Now, I don't know if it procs on hit effects, but if it does, then that's stupid. But I would prefer it if her Q was like a point and click in human form, but it was a skill shot in spider form or something along those lines. And then the only things I would change are her spider form Q and her spider form E. Her R, it's fine. It really just swaps her forms. But what I would do is her spider form E, I wouldn't really make her invulnerable and be able to jump anywhere during this time. Now, I don't think she gains vision. I think, she just like jumps up into the sky. But I think no, she definitely gains like a little bit. I think honestly I cannot remember. I think she does gain vision though, or at least a little bit of like what's in the circle. And basically, I wish that she kind of like left remnants or something where she originally jumped that can still be hit, or something along those lines, or that she couldn't just like it's also a point and click where she can just click on you and then land directly on top of you, and you can't do anything about it. It's not any form of CC. The only thing you can do is dash after like while she's landing. And that's like part of what I think of the problem of her E is though is the fact that it's just like it's an easy skill shot, or because it's a point and click, it makes her invulnerable. But the only like bad thing about it is I'd say that she can't really do anything while she is in the air. And it's like it's her only escape tool. But the problem is the fact that I think it's not just an escape tool, it's also a go-in tool. And she already has a lot of go-in in her kit, so I don't... I think it's too good of an escape tool just to go invulnerable and, be able to jump over walls. Especially now that they have the explosive plants, because you can actually jump onto the bomb plants and just the plants in general, and that's what I think is just like a bit bad. Same with how you can jump to wards and the such. Like if you place a ward over a bush, you can then use your E to jump over walls, or like over the wall, you can then use your E to jump there. And because of that, I think it's just a bit too strong. As I said, the things that I would change it is I'd leave maybe something behind that you could hit that will damage her, but it will have like a set amount of armor and magic resist. So yeah, so it won't like fully be hurting her. Or that she has to like hold in her E, and like the longer she holds it in, like the smaller the area she can go in. She has to just like click it, or maybe like vice versa. I would leave the remnants, but she has to hold in her E to like increase the range of where she's allowed to go. That way you have the time to continue to hit the thing while she's trying to get farther and farther away. And then otherwise, I wouldn't really know how I would change it though, because I don't want her to like, I don't know how I'd make her land. I don't want her to just be able to land anywhere and like shorten the range or something like that, but I don't really want her to just be able to land on top of someone. Like maybe upon landing on someone, she has to land like a set amount away or something like that. So, yeah. So just do a real quick recap. The only thing I'd change is her Spider Form Q and her Spider Form E. I think her Spider Form E is just a bit too strong, and I don't really like the gap closer from her Spider Form Q along with the damage and like how the spiderlings and everything jump to you. But I think like her Spider Form Q is okay. The main thing is her Spider Form E. Let's go into skins. We got Elise, Death Blossom, Elise, Victorious Elise, Blood Moon Elise, SKT1 Elise, and Super Galaxy. I think Super Galaxies were pretty cool. I think Death Blossom is an okay skin. I wouldn't get it, but I think it's cool. Victorious, obviously, it's a cool skin. But I think it could, honestly, I think it could have been better. But I think in general, it is a cool skin. Blood Moon, I love. Yawn. Blood Moon, I love. So, I like that skin. I think the SKT one honestly could have been better, but I think it's an okay skin in general. And I already said, like, I like the Super Galaxy one. Now, skins that I think she could have, that she could get. One of which Fizz has. Let me just go to him real fast. The Void skin. I would laugh for days, or not laugh, but I would be just seeing like him in this like little demonic form, just imagining her having that form, and then her also being able to like change into a spiderling that would also look super messed up and creepy like this, I think from like my own personal reasons that it would look very cool, that it would be a very nice skin, and that like just in general it would be good. She lives in Noxus, so like maybe giving her some sort of like more prominent Noxus skin, I guess it's like mm, where's I already did him. There you go. Darius. Darius has like these types of skins, like these ones, like the Wood King Darius, Bioforge, Lord, just skins like this where they just like look like they're from Sinkin Noxus, that they just look, or that she looks like she's some sort of overwhelming brute, that she will just brute force her way right through you. Like seeing Lord Evelyn, I think would be very nice, and pretty cool skin in general. But the another skin, like a main skin, Caitlyn has it. So does Cassiopeia and like a few others. These skins and Morgana. Lunar Wrath. Oh man, seeing a Lunar Wrath, because like she's the snake. She's, I'm assuming, a wolf is what it looks like. But then seeing like a spider form of that for whatever the heck it's called. Seeing a spider form for Elise, I think would be very, very nice. Very. Why did I click on you? I wanted to click on you. I think in general it would just be a very nice skin. Okay. So, yeah. So the main ones I think are maybe like a more Noxus prominent one, such as like a Lord skin, a one that I was talking about earlier that Fizz has, a Void skin, and or a Lunar skin, such as, let's go to Morgana's to just you can see like both aspects of it. Skins, Lunar Wrath, Morgana, and then I would love to see her join like the Lunar Wrath skins as well, because I think like the spider would do very well with it, and I think that it already kind of like fits her theme pretty well, so I think it would just fit it that much more, making her just look that much more menacing and so on and so forth. And that is Elise the Spider Queen. So, thank you all very much for watching today's video. If you happen to know anyone from Riot, or happen to work for Riot yourself, please, or like have your own opinion on any of the things I've said, whether good or bad, anything, like have your own rework, have your own thoughts, have your own changes, so on and so forth. Please, like leave something in the comments, like inform me, tell me, blah blah blah. Same with like as I would like to a Riot member or anything like that. Tell your Riot member that this man is a good man, and he wants to do stuff. He wants to change Riot champs because so many of them are messed up and broken out of their gosh darn mind. Okay. And with that, I'm going to be bidding you all adieu. So thank you all very much for watching, and I'm going to be bidding you all adieu. Goodbye.